So today, folks, we're coming to you from the Jealous Boyfriend edition of GarageTalk Plaza. So, I go up and become pretty good friends with Basil up at the market on the corner there. And he's a pretty cool guy. He's from Syria, and he works harder than most Americans that I know. So, he sells non-ethanol gas, too. So, which leads me to another topic of my friend Bart Anderson has bought a Corvette from Mike here and across the street from me, and he does not have a single hair on his ass if he thinks that I will not run for pinks on this. Any day of the week, any time, any day, I will run him for pinks on my Ford in the garage, because as we all know, my Ford has almost 225 horsepower under the hood. And those 2017 Vets, I'm not sure how much horsepower they have. I'm probably guessing in the neighborhood of 13 or 14 horse. So if you put the air conditioning on, they run backwards. So he has all sorts of fancy stuff in it. He's putting Imodium shocks in. He's got some kind of magnetic bipolar shock absorber fluid in it. It has slap stack shafters and leaders and gutters and everything else on it, but it's not going to run anything like the Ford would run. So I'm just right there, I'm throwing it out there. I got Imodium shocks in mine. I had Imodium shocks in it before it was even a thing. I had Imodium shocks in it before people even knew what Imodium shocks really were or did. So, that's where we stand on that. So anyway, car show at the Moose Lodge on Saturday. So I took the Ford up to Basil, put some non-ethanol gas in it. So this lady comes out that works there, and she's like, nice car. So I'm like, oh, well, you want to come to the car show? It's at the Moose Lodge. So she's like, well, maybe I get off at 1. So I'm like, okay. So I got there at like 11 or something. And I waited for 1 o'clock, and then she didn't show up. So it was getting hot anyway. I wanted to just go to hell home. So Basil wanted to see this iPod Touch and the GoPro camera. So he wanted to know how to make videos and upload them to YouTube. So I stopped there today, and I showed him the videos. And she comes out. I got these cuts on my arm, man. I don't know how I got that. Probably still from the bee stings. So she comes out, and I said, I went to that tunnel the other day, and I said, it was really fun. I said, I got the lights here, by the way, and I got a power supply, too. So I'll show you the lights and the power supply when I get done with this video. But so I said, do you want to go? Next time I go, she goes, that sounds like fun. So this guy is standing in back of her. And I'm like, I thought he was waiting till we moved to get in the store. And I said, I looked at her hand and I didn't see her ring. So I said, are you married? And she obviously didn't know this guy was standing behind her. So she goes, I have a significant other. And then the guy goes, yeah, that would be me. I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. The guy gets immediately steamed. And he's like, nice. He's like yelling at her, like, so I'm like, I said, I'm really sorry. So she goes, nah, I should have told you. I'm like, I can't read minds on this. So, that's the Jealous Boyfriend edition of GarageTalk Plaza. So, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't know, John. So, I got this light here. Let me plug it in and show you. This thing is so bright in the cave. It'll be really, really good to see what's going on. Wait a minute, my thing went south there. So give me a second to plug this bad boy in. So here it is. So this thing is super bright, man. Look how bright that thing is. So I'll see up the whole cave will be lit up like a Christmas tree with this bad boy. So that'll be cool. And then I got a power supply because I can't pull that now. Because I can't pull the generator to start it. So I'm gonna give the generator to Timmy, Nancy's husband. But I would highly recommend, if you're in the market, try to keep the phone up so people can see the video, and put Imodium shocks in, and bimetallic, bipolar magnetic shock absorber fluid, and then whatever else you think you need. Arrest an officer's name, any other thing pertaining to and about the crime, mother stabbing, father raping, on the bench with us. And remember, folks, subscribe and like to the channel. All right.